Ain't find a way, kill me yet. Peace and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. The divine mind knows, the divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. What's good? The bullets scream. Yeah. They come to snuff the rooster. Woo! Yes. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, questions and answers, comments and concerns, dialogue. This is a space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Yes. A space of integrity, a space of love, growth, where we're on a path, a united path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please keep all funding information, funding links, hashtags, tags, groupings, whatever you wanted. Put all funding intel in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Fund this war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till they got you on the bus cam. Don't wait till they got you on shoot spotter, shot spotter, whatever it is, one of the cameras. Don't wait till there go that news van again and got the footage. Book an assessment. Find out your triggers. Let's get to it. If you or anybody you know is in need of domestic violence interventions, please book an assessment. You or anybody you know. If your grandparents can't get along, book an assessment for them. If your kid's teacher and her crusty, dusty boyfriend that be picking her up during dismissal, book an assessment for them. You know, make a reference, refer them. Okay? Yeah, anybody. If you or anybody you know is in need of intimate relationship abuse counseling, please book an assessment. Learn the behaviors that should alarm you. The characters and the characteristics that you need to have a heightened awareness around. Things and events and situations that are alarming. Yes. Remember, with the information, the life you save could be your own. Yes. How do? What's going on? What's happening, people? What's happening? Yeah. They come to snuff the rooster, but he ain't gonna die, no. Woo! No. What's going on with you? We need to tag some folks, man. I know y'all been waiting. I know. Listen, I told you what it was gonna be. Right? I didn't disappoint, and they didn't disappoint me. They didn't let me down. I knew it was going to be some fish market bullshit, but here we go. We are here, right? We are here. And we got to tag them. Somebody tag Iron Mike. Tag him. Yeah, he got to get tagged. We love him, but he got to tag him. Tag Iron Mike. And his grippers. Yeah, tag them too. Listen, somebody tag him. One of y'all females. Tag his grippers. Tell him to bring his grippers in too. Come on, Mike. Tag Jake Paul. Yeah. Tag him. Enough of the cat. Yeah, tag him. Who else we gotta tag? Somebody tag Caillou Cartagena. Yeah, Caillou. Come on back, Caillou Cartagena. Yeah. Yeah, call him back. Got to come to, he just can't stay out of class. No. You understand? And you gotta tag the Las Vegas Police Department. Yeah, something popped off before the fight. Yeah, so it could have been a sacrifice before the fight, during the fight, and after. You know, it could be a lot going on. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. How y'all know? Y'all ready? Tag your peoples too. Yeah, tag him because he be busting stupid dope moves. Tag him. We're going to shut him up because it's too much. All right? But let's see if y'all tagged each other. Tag your classmates. Tag them. Don't be sitting in here. You know you've been in here for a little minute. Y'all should have had the whole half of your hood up in here. But let's get to it. Moo! What up, Moo? Salute. Yeah, we see you. See Bliz the sniper. Yes, Moo first in class. See Bliz on him. S. Beckles, we got London. London in the spotty spot. What up? What up? Get you some ginger and some tea. Come on now, shake it off. Come on, Magic, shake it off. Get right. Philip Boone, what's going on? Hey, Ghoster, what up? Corey Grant, we see you. Emil Bold, what up, Emil? Artist Magic, we see you. Mrs. Reels, in the building. What up, Mrs. Reels? We see you. Yeah. Knife, what up, Knife? We got the Grustler, the global hustler. Cuckoo, the Bag of Bones MC extraordinaire, underground star. Yeah, we see you. Cool K King. A Wood, what up? Tierra the Youngin', what up, T? We see you. Emerge. The MC, what up? Yes. Dust Fro 516, lovely lady. E Blended, Bush Head, Reese Palmer, what's going on? Donovan Michaels. 55. Got him, y'all. Got him. 55. Frankie, Fierce, what up? Yeah. Diaz, we see you. April Brown, what up? Yeah, DMV's in the spot. Sultan Thomas, Walaikum Assalam, wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Cousin, what's going on? Deborah R., we see you, Deb. Construction Site Media TV. Deep Haven. Irby. Yes. Major General. Salute the Admiral. Salute of NYCHA. Marcy Housen, we in here. Hard Rocks from the Koch administration. Let them know. Kenny's on Holy Grail. What up? Bionic Prince, we see you. Bernie, what up, Bernie? Melinda, 55. WMH Radio show, we see you. Mike Nice, what's going on? Jay Woo, what up? Connecticut in the spotty spot, sincere truth. Uh-oh, what up? What up, Eddie? No 55 for you, we see you. Yeah, we see you. Mecca, yes, Mecca, what's going on? Donovan, yes, right, 55. Reese Palmer, much appreciation for the super chat. We see you. Salute. Jean, Alain, Camille. Ooh, we got Canada. North of the border in the spotty spot. Yeah, we see you. Yeah, y'all up in here tonight. Y'all must, ooh, Miss Lovelace is up in there. Soap. What up, Soap? Intellectual Soap. Soap. We see you. Yeah. What? Shanarie? 17. What up? What up? We see you. Yeah, Willie Bethel. Nandi. Andre. Yeah. Y'all deep. Geechee. What up, Geechee? We see you. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we got to get to it. We got to get to it. GB. Molly, what up? Ronald Tucson, 55. 55. Got him, y'all. Got him. New Orleans, got him, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. C4, we see you. Chris Brown, we see you. Yeah. Sarah, we see you. George Johnson, think for yourself. Oh, we deep tonight. Jamal Rogers, what up? 55, 55. Yeah. T, 55, T. Thrax Packs, what's going on? Yeah. Yeah. Chapman, what up? We see you. PJ, 55. PJ, 55. Create healthy boundaries. What's going on? We see you. Cosmology, babe. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Ramos? Let's get it. Now, a lot of y'all upset. A lot of y'all upset about the fight. Yeah, about the wrestling match, about the game that was being played, even though when you was in class, we told y'all what was gonna happen. Didn't we? Didn't I tell y'all to put y'all money on that old Faye? I told y'all. I told y'all. Didn't I? But you wouldn't listen. No, you wouldn't listen. Look at you now. I told you. Don't. Now look. Now you look. You thought Mike was going to come in there and hurt something because you watched him train. Now, don't y'all see that 85% of what y'all see on social media is orchestrated, scripted, and scripted again? Huh? Cap. You understand? For whatever reason, but it's usually finances. Right? Finances. Now, people have various theories about what took place. Okay? But we know one thing for absolutely sure, that there's no way in hell anybody with less than 15 fights who isn't a trained fighter should have lasted more than a round and a half with Iron Mike Tyson. I wouldn't care how old. Do you understand? And we seen that. First round, when Mike stuck that jab, almost put him out with a jab. Now, if you didn't see it, I don't know what you was looking at. But immediately after that, it went downhill from there. I knew it was gonna go left. when he had them grippers in y'all face. Yeah. Yeah. What? Listen, we spoke about the slap. We spoke about them panty drawers. We spoke about them briefs, Mike with his knees out, and all that. Grabbing his package. We knew something was weird. I told y'all, make sure y'all put y'all money on the OFA. Miss Lovelace, much appreciation for the super chat. I told y'all that, right? But no, he had to go a step further. Had a pre-fight interview, kissed the interviewer, turned around and walked away. And I don't know if we was looking at Mike Tyson or if we was looking at Melvin. Yeah, he hit us with the baby boy and everybody who was somewhere. Some of y'all even had kids on the couch. Some of y'all made it a family affair. Some of y'all was in bars and in your garages with the 100 screen and all that. And all y'all seen was saggy grippers. And y'all all did it. Huh? Ain't that what Jody did when Melvin was up in there fixing them eggs and shit? You want some eggs? Yeah, y'all whole house. What was the matter with Mike? We didn't need that. He didn't need that. What was going on? Come on. I said, yeah, they really wilding out now. What's that? Grippergate. That was like the quantum physics of Grippergate. Listen, I don't care what station, I don't care what streaming service, I don't care what people may say about FCC guidelines and all that. I know for one thing, I've been watching sports a very, very, very long time. And I've been watching women's sports a very, very long time. I've been watching Olympics, gymnastics, I told y'all, collegiate volleyball, tennis. Yeah. And never in all of my years, damn it, we going on 40 decades of intensely watching the television and wanting, since I felt, that I was growing up. You understand? Even when I was a youngin', 12, 13, wanting to get a peek, I've never seen a cameraman pan down on a woman's grippers. I'm telling you. It's to the point that when you became old enough, when you got into your 20s, when I was watching the Olympics, right? When I was in the Army, because by then I was already a seasoned boxer for the Army. You understand? We watching Olympics from, 80, 84, 88. So we talking about Flojo and Gail Devers, and we like, damn, we won a shot. No shots, none. We watching college basketball, a girl, no shot, right? You watching collegiate gymnastics, right? The SEC championships and the ACC championships and the Big Ten and nothing. No shots. Not one. You trying to get a glimpse and you going up close to the TV and looking down and damn. Can we get a shot of the sisters or some tail, some hiney? None. And I'm like, decades has passed. They just have a space where they will never allow the woman, especially the melanated black women, to be beautifully exposed and exploited in their talents, right? They took them decades. They even tried it with Venus. And then Serena, in all her nature, had to wear the black cat suit. So now there's no denying, you gotta get a shot of that. You understand? Took her to blow the doors off. And right after that, they closed it, shut them down. Do you understand? They've never given women TV, none of that. They always made an attempt for you not to appreciate the universal gift of black women. You understand? How in the hell did we get to this space here, where half of the planet seen Mike Tyson's 58-year-old grippers without a break, a full shot, a complete pan down on a walk away, as if he was delicious or somebody walking away. They had a fit over Nipplegate. Janet Jackson, you barely seen any of that. They had a fit. Tried to ruin her. Man, that man is still trying to ruin her. The executive from CBS. You ain't even see it. You mean to tell me that it was okay to pan down on Mike like that? I'm trying to figure out what he was thinking about when he put this shit on. Or took whatever he had off. Homie. Man, he gave them their money's worth, whatever they paid him. He showed out. He showed his ass. Literally. Literally. Now, I don't know if you've been watching sports as long as I've been watching, right? I can recall a time when they really started giving the females, the basketball, they started giving them airtime in the Olympics. And the Australian basketball team was wearing biker shorts. They had this little one-piece biker short. One-piece biker short. And they would not air those games. You hear me? And then when they had the beach volleyball, the Brazilians had a specific, they wouldn't do it. They would not do it. So for years, no shots. None. You still rarely get it. But I guarantee you, I know I've seen it, and I know y'all seen it. If you've seen the Olympics in the last 2 or 3 times, what have you been seeing? You've been seeing the men, right? Yeah. Shit make you turn the TV. I don't know what the hell they wearing. Packages just to flowing all in the screen. You like, what's going on? No, like really. To the point you don't even want to watch it. You like, yo, turn track and field off. How did we get to a place where the former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world had his ass out? We never seen Muhammad Ali grippers. We never seen Larry Holmes grippers. We never seen Joe Frazier, George Foreman grippers. Nobody grippers at all. Riddick Bowe, Holyfield, none of them. So, for all you conspiracy theorists and people who believe in the spooky and Illuminate and all these other different entities that are having people sacrifice themselves or humiliate themselves, you knew from right then, if you didn't change your bet, Thursday, Friday, right before the bell, you should have changed it when you seen them damn cheeks. You should have known something was going down. Yeah. Nonetheless, we watched it. We watched the fight. Now, by the third round, everybody knew this is not Mike Tyson. But I knew, I knew from the walkout. His whole face had changed. It didn't look like anything that we saw on TikTok with the training, on Instagram. Man, he wasn't even as ferocious looking as when he slapped Jake Paul. He had already looked winded. So I know, yeah, fixes in, whatever they gave him, they gave him. I've never seen Mike move as stiff as he moved from rounds 3 to the close. First round, second round, we seen little glimpses of him. We seen him touch that boy and let him know, it's right there. And a lot of people, even, now hear me out, even though you didn't see Mike move and operate as usual, we didn't see Jake Paul move and operate as usual either. He was not Jake Paul. He wasn't. We've seen him when he had to get down. We've seen him do that, right? I mean, as slow as Mike was moving, even if he was fearful and scared of Mike, he was looking much bigger. He was in a much different rhythm. And he could have put Mike down. He could have gave Mike the beats. Yeah. So we already knew that we was hoodwinked at that time. And people was just really watching to see if it was going to be a glimpse of the old Mike or of the current Jake. But that fight, that Vince McMahon type shit had a lot going on. Like, since when have we seen Cedric, the Buddha monk, in the boxing space like that? Giving commentary, a comedian, an entertainer that didn't have not one joke. The only thing that was funny was that outfit he had on. right? Looking just crazy. Fat and silly in the face. He was even trying to figure out, what the hell am I doing here? He ain't in the neighborhood. That damn sure was the wrong neighborhood. So they was just putting people in play. What it really looked like was promotional advertising for people who have what? Podcasts. Everybody who had a podcast was in the spot. Even Jake Paul and Mike, a podcast. Shaq, podcast. Cedric, Rosie, all these people. The people that was littered in the audience. This was one big commercial. That's it. Now after the fight, we see a statement, right? And this is coming from Mike. This is one of those situations when you lost but still won. I'm grateful for last night. No regrets to get in the ring one last time. I almost died in June. Had 8 blood transfusions, lost half my blood and 25 pounds in a hospital, and had to fight to get healthy to fight. So I won. To have my children see me stand toe-to-toe and finish 8 rounds with a talented fighter half my age in front of a packed Dallas Cowboys stadium is an experience that no man has the right to ask for. Thank you. Now, they said 72,000 was in the stadium. I'm trying to recall how many people was in the stadium when Mike fought Buster Doug in Japan. I'm trying to see how many people was around when Mike fought Holyfield the first time. Mike is not a stranger to large crowds. So I don't know where he's going at with this and him feeling prideful. Now, if this happened to him in June, why wasn't this made public? So this wasn't made public because what? They wanted you to still have interest in the fight, which means it was fixed to a specific degree. Because if you had 8 blood transfusions in June and lost 25 pounds and you was in the hospital, there would be no way for you to get back and win. Not at all. And to call this man a talented fighter has me believing that you're trying to set something up for this dude, right? Instead of having him get sanctioned by all, and I repeat, by all of the boxing organizations, and have him go through the ranks if you really want us to believe that this white dude can really fight. Now keep putting him in front of people who have no true boxing skill. So you want us to believe that you threw him in the ring with what is undoubtedly this generation's most skilled and powerful heavyweight, and he won, and we supposed to believe that somebody who only got 12, 13, 14 fights outpointed and beat Mike Tyson. This is what you want us to believe. Now, since Caillou, Cartagena has so much to say, right? This burger from the Bronx. Yeah, Chuck E. Cartagena. Yeah, Joey Fresh. Because he be busting the dope moves, Holmes. Since he had so much to say, we're going to get to what he had to say too. Okay? He said that Mike had an effed up past. That he had people that stole all his money. That he's 58, 2 years from 60. And he had so many people in his pocket. But the gem of the whole night is that he walked in the arena by himself. Listen, that's a gem. He getting all his bread. That's the gem. That we had an orchestrated event and all your fat, round, oval tip head, whiny ass could think about is a little punk ass, a little 20 mil that shit Mike could go through in a heartbeat with all them kids and properties and investments and, you know, trying to push his weed strain. Come on, son. Come on, Joe. Shut up, Joe. For real. You need to sit down somewhere, Caillou. Just like Caillou Pops tell him, I'm telling you, sit down, Caillou. Because we're not going to use the 58 years old. We're not going to use that. No. Because if we're going to stick to Mike's age, which, you know, I'm not too far from, and I guarantee you, I'll put beats to Jake Paul. Trust that. Won't be no sticky finger situation here with me. I'll put beats to him. For real. I don't know what kind of fool and trickery that they got going on with this dude. But are they trying to build him, whoever's behind him, his publicists, his agents and all that, and whatever direction this country's trying to move in with this white boy? Yeah. I'm not trying to hear that, because if you want to fight somebody and you're going to use Mike's age, you could have fought any one of these dudes that I'm going to mention right now. Fight them next. If we are supposed to believe that this dude is a legit fighter, he could fight Chris Berg. Chris Berg got a podcast if y'all trying to promote and make this shit some type of event instead of keeping boxing in a space where it's holding its integrity and not be a clown show. Put him in there with Chris Berg. He's 54. Better yet, let's go a year older. Put him in there with Bernard Hopkins. He's 59. Right. Let this fresh 27-year-old fight 59-year-old Bernard Hopkins, since he's a good fighter. Let's see him fight somebody that got age, that's not supposed to win, right? Or James Toney. Let him fight James Toney. What's the problem? Roy Jones was there that night. Why can't he fight Roy Jones Jr.? He's 55. James Toney's 56. We know he's not going to fight Lennox Lewis because of the height and all that, but he's 59 as well. There's plenty of fighters that have retired and that could use a comeback, and they're of a certain age. Let's get that popping, Jake Paul. Call that one, because that call out that Tank is doing, that shit don't mean nothing. Tank is wilding. Tank is wilding. But I put my money on Tank. I don't care if Tank only get up to 155 pounds. I put money. I put the house on it. Tank will knock him out. Because dude can't fight. Not at all. Not at all. He's not a boxer. He's not a brawler. They're playing in people's face. everybody that they put in front of him took a dive. Guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. Right, he could fight Shane. Shane just got back in the ring. Box somebody who's a boxer, a fighter. But see, they playing in people's face. That's what they're doing. And it's a time now where we need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop. This whole shit, the next time his name come up, will fight anybody who's not a true boxer, who's not a fighter. Start canceling them from now, because this has been a shit show in the world of fighting. It has been a shit show. I'm figuring since Floyd is broke, that's gonna be the next move. Floyd to come out to fight him. Floyd to come out to fight him. That's probably the next move, because he's broke. He's still on IG pandering his little strip clubs. He's still on IG hummer stunting with bread that's not his. You understand? That's what it is. Now, he's not getting in there with no John Jones. He's not. He's not even gonna play himself to that degree. Wouldn't even do Andre Ward neither, Prince. He wouldn't. Those dudes are too current. That's why I said get somebody old. Get somebody old. Get Chris Bird. Get Chris Bird. Get Bernard Hopkins. Since we want to say Mike is 58, has shit to do with it. We just seen Big George Foreman in the gym hitting a heavy bag at 72. Fight George. I guarantee you, George ain't gonna take a dive and is not gonna play with him. So if y'all keep allowing these people to put these commercials, y'all should know by now. That would be a good show. Radio, that'll be a good show. Clarissa Shields, she not gonna take a dive neither. But he won't take those fights. He wanna keep playing with y'all because, again, it's a game. You dig? I remember back when I was a youngin'. Back when I was a youngin'. The movie called Let's Do It Again. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the plot for that? Come on, stay with me now. Y'all remember the plot for that? Let's check it out. Two friends, Billy Foster and Clyde Williams, need to quickly find a way to raise funds for their fraternal lodge. See, now that we're much older and much more knowledgeable, the fraternal lodge, we could say, is Freemasons. You ain't hear it from me, though. Same thing they threw in your face with Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. The lodge. It's Freemasons. Same thing they did with Ralph Cramden and Ed Norton. The lodge. Freemasons. So let's continue. Two friends, Billy Foster and Clyde Williams, need to quickly find a way to raise funds for their fraternal lodge, the sons and daughters of Shaka. It is incumbent on Billy to find the money because he is the treasurer of the struggling lodge, because they got to pay up. After Billy convinces Clyde that it is in their best and quickest option, they decide to bring back a successful money-making scheme, hence the title, Let's Do It Again. Clyde's special ability of hypnosis allows the two to set up boxing matches and then maximize profits by going all in on the underdog. Okay? I told y'all to go all in on the underdog. Jake Paul. Okay? What are they trying to do? A money-making scheme. What is the scheme? Heavyweight fight. What is the scheme? The age champion trying to get a comeback win. What is the scheme? The great white hope. To take down this big nigger, this big melanated mandingo. Okay? Huh? Billy and Clyde take their talents to New Orleans along with their wives, Beth and Dee Dee, to rig a boxing match. This is where Jimmy Walker's character, Bootney Farnsworth, comes into the fold. Bootney is a lanky boxer who is overwhelmed in the initial sparring matches. Okay? Hence, difficulty to impress anyone, even his coach, makes the odds of him winning lower by the day. So in all this clowning, all this playing, right? All this slaps, all these panty draws and all this weirdness going on and mic canceling, fight early, this, that is off, is on. This is all a build-up. A scheme. A scheme. Okay? How many times they're gonna play in your face? Huh? How many times they're gonna play in your face? Y'all allowing it. Right? Y'all allowing it. Let's go on. Let's go to the next one. The Great White Hype. Y'all remember that? That's not too long ago. Because if you're not old enough to remember old Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier, right? And James Amos and all those other individuals, you know, y'all might be a little bit too young for that. Okay? So let's come up a little bit. All right? Let's come up a little bit. The Great White Hype. The film satires racial preferences in boxing and was inspired by Larry Holmes' 1982 fight with Jerry Cooney, known as the Great White Hope, and Mike Tyson's 1995 return fight versus Peter McNeely. Yes. Entertainment Weekly called Reverend Fred Sultan, played by Samuel L. Jackson, a Don King clone. Playing in your face. Playing in your face. All right? Y'all said it's a good movie, right? Yeah, good movie, huh? Funny, right? But when it becomes real life now, you don't like it now. You just don't get it, do you? You don't get the joke, right? When they show the champion assed out. When they show him not being able to move. Okay? James the Grim Reaper Roper, the undefeated boxing champ of the world, defeats his latest challenger with ease and visits an after-party thrown by the Reverend Fred Sultan, a conniving and manipulative businessman who also acts as Roper's fight promoter. After telling the attendees that the fight was a financial flop, Sultan concludes that boxing events have become far less profitable because audience members are tired of watching only black boxers fight each other. We know that audiences watching boxing matches has consistently declined in the decades. Why? Because you got American youth banging in the street, consistently got the switch and all this. None of them can fight a lick, scared to death to get punched in their mouth. So the sport has tumbled. Okay? Right? I'm saying this is the narrative that Hollywood pushed, and then it becomes a reality after a while, right? Okay. Sultan predicts that a white contender, even one without a viable chance of winning, could create a huge payday like the Larry Holmes versus Jerry Cooney fight. Next, he vows to either find or create a white contender for Roper to face in the ring. So who created Jake Paul? I'll wait. That's how you find the answer to the fiasco we just watched. Who is his agent? Who is his publicist? Who is behind him? Who's the money man behind them? The great white hype, taken from Hollywood and placed in real life, playing in front of you. Okay? After failing to find a white boxer currently in the sport suitable by any means, Sultan discovers that Roper actually lost to a white boxer back in his amateur days. Sultan and his unethical crew find that boxer in Cleveland, where he fronts a heavy metal band, advocates peace and Buddhism, and constantly preaches progressive social issues. Hollywood is playing in your face. Okay? Conklin, who is this fighter, is uninterested in returning to boxing to face Roper, though he is eventually coaxed to do so through ego stroking and a promise of $10 million to help his quest in eradicating homelessness. Why are they playing in your face? Who else would they get? If not Mike Tyson? Who else would they get if not Jake Paul? Hollywood playing in your face. The Large Brothers playing in your face. Freemasonry playing in your face. But when I say don't believe them, when I say fall back from these systems and these institutions, they're looking for a show, anything that can take the distractions away from what happened in Vegas 2 nights before. A father calling 911 after a domestic violence incident was going on in his house, and Popo came and smashed him out in front of his daughter. Distractions. Okay? I'm just saying. Let's be mindful now. Because there is no way that any of us will ever believe that. Any of us. That Mike didn't have it in him to wow out for just 30 seconds. And he was that winded and come on, man. Mike beat up homie on the airplane for 10, 15 seconds. Decently, too. Wow out. He couldn't wow out in a ring in front of 70,000 people? Come on, yo. Watch the first round. Watch that stiff jab. Watch Jake Paul buckle. Oh, shit. After that, you ain't seen Mike do that shit no more. Not no more. They're playing in your face. Okay? Same script. Whether it's the Great White Hype or it's Let's Do It Again. And I always encourage y'all to go watch those movies. They used to put everything in it. For whatever reason, they allowed writers, directors, black actors to put it in your face. But we were so caught up in the comedy of it that we didn't see it. Let's do it again. The Lodge? Who else have lodges? No, seriously, real talk. Who else has lodges? Definitely. And I'm telling you, you can't find which way is up on YouTube or on TV without having to pay for it. If you want to know about the spooky, if you want to know about those enlightened, if you want to know about the climb in corporate America, you go watch Which Way Is Up. Go watch Which Way Is Up. Find it. You can't find snippets and it'll show you. Richard Pryor was a genius. He told you all the time. All the time. That behind successes in corporate America for melanated folks, there's always an oaf in the back controlling you, pulling the strings. And you have to walk away. You have to walk away knowing that you could get clapped in your back. This is what it is. This is what it is. So, whatever Mike had to do to get that little bit of change, all that shit Fat Joe talking about, listen, Joe, you almost 58 too. So all that tough Willie you was talking about, I got 8 trays and all that. Nah, son, we don't believe you. If you are making a point of saying that Mike is 58, you almost 58. So your little Caillou twin having ass need to sit down because you ain't built for the street. Definitely not. You almost 58, yo. So if you're going to use that as an excuse for Mike, you almost there too. And that's any of the youngins. If y'all see him in the town with shines on and y'all see him humming stun, or y'all like some kicks that he got on that's exclusives or a little watch, run right up on Fat Joe. Right up on Caillou. All he going to do is cry. Because that's what Caillou do. Take his little shines and all that. Because, you know, age matters. Okay? That's where we at with it. Again, we always are ready to back things up with facts. If we gonna say age matters, I don't see Jake Paul calling out Bernard Hopkins, James Toney, Chris Bird, or Roy Jones Jr. All have fought at heavyweight. He's not calling out any of these old men. All these old men would like 20 million right now. There's nobody that's going to say no to 20 million. Call out Chris Bird, Bernard Hopkins. Chris Bird is 54. Bernard Hopkins is 59. James Toney is 56. He needs 20 mil. Roy Jones Jr. is 55. Call them out. They're all old men. They all have age on them. Call them out. You're not going to use that. No. No. Not doing that. Not doing that. Nah. And in their prospective ages and in their careers, none of them was as dominant as Mike Tyson was. None of them. So he shouldn't have a problem because he just fought pound for pound one of the strongest knockout artists ever in the game of boxing. So he survived that. So he shouldn't have a problem with fighting these middleweights that went up. Roy, James Toney, B-Hop. He shouldn't have a problem handling them, right? If age is what we're going to say was the factor. If age is the determining factor, somebody tell Chris Paul, whatever, Chris Paul, Jake Paul, Paul. Tell him to call one of these individuals out and make us believers. Make us believers that he is a boxer, that he's a fighter, and that this isn't cap. Okay? Let's go. Let's go. Call them out. They're waiting for you. Yeah, but he full of shit. It's cap. They playing in people's faces. 58. Come on, cut that bullshit out. Cut it out. I like that, though. I like that. See, that's the excuse these dudes try to make in the street when they get parked. Yo, I'm old. Yeah, all right. Listen, ain't no country for old men. I better watch the movie again. No country for old men, Pa. You'll get parked. Straight up. Feels all that he shouldn't have did it. When he got sick in June, he should have just canceled it. You understand? And that's for real. But trust, I wasn't upset. I wasn't upset. I shed a tear in real time. The Buster Doug fight. Oh yeah, that broke my heart. Broke. I was young and impressionable and really felt the ways about it. But once you have some age and you mature and you understand the technology that's going on behind the scenes, man. So I seen his ass out. I knew he wasn't gonna win. That this was all some type of weird sadist ritual. Okay? And y'all shouldn't be upset. Y'all shouldn't be upset. Listen, Tyson, he ain't even got 60 mil. Nigga, I fight him for 60K. It don't matter. I know he can't. I'm looking at him. I see his feet work. I see he can't fight. At all. At all. I'm telling you. They playing in your face. They're playing in your face. I'm quite sure that they got bantamweights that have run through them. Yeah, tax-free, 70K. Man, take the taxes out. Taxes out. And if you talk slick, I'll do it for nothing. It's for the sake of it. I know for a fact he don't have any hands. None. None. They've been playing in your faces all this time. Again, this is a script for whatever's going to come after. I don't know what the plans are for him. I don't know what they're trying to do with him. I don't know if he's going to take The Rock place in Hollywood because The Rock got caught up in some Diddy shit. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to take John Cena's spot in Hollywood. There's a lot of things that people have access to, resource to know. Remember, they took the kid, what is his name, The Miz. They took him off of MTV, the real world, and made him a damn superstar in wrestling. And yo, they put these people in places and positions, and they do things to make sure that the idea of white supremacy rules. It's the same Roman Empire. That image has to be there the same way they did with John Wayne punk ass. Same shit. Earl Flynn and all that shit. They throw these individuals in these spaces, and they Rock Hudson. They had men wanting to be like Rock Hudson. Men on Wall Street. They've had men wanting to be this dude. This dude was a whole lizard. A terrible lizard, too. Y'all talking about Diddy, Puffy, Rock Hudson? Yeah, old phase on that documentary talking about, yo, he blew my grippers out. I was fearful. You talking the whole flame. This is what Hollywood does. So I don't know what they getting ready to do with this Jake Paul. I don't know. But I know you will never convince me or any fighter that's been in the ring that this dude can fight. That he's a boxer. That he could beat Mike on any given day. I don't care if that shit was 20 rounds. They would have had the same outcome. Mike was not going to fight. Crazy. Nah, can't make me believe that shit. Ever. But this is blatant. There's been a space where they want to destroy what has been going on for the past 20, 30 years, where you had black men that was physically dominant in sports, and that was becoming more and more intellectual and radical in their stance. They got rid of it. Since Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire, you ain't seen no black man in baseball dominating, doing shit. They don't even put them in the farm clubs anymore. Done. They changed the whole NBA into some Euro shit. Done. If you don't have a white moms and another, you done in the NBA. You gotta come over from way overseas somewhere. Done. No more of that homegrown dominance. You out of here. Done. This is what they're doing. No melanated man is going to be the image, especially physical image, of dominance in sports and entertainment. Your ass gonna wear purse, lipstick, your grippers out, and you're not going to be the preeminent one. No more. No more. Because they gotta get this shit back. They gotta make America great again. That's what they're doing. And your celebrities, your athletes are falling in line because they're taking paydays to do it. It's just what it is. Understand where we at with it so you don't get upset. You don't allow it to trigger you. Yeah, I see Debo and all. Yeah, I see them. Man, all of them. But again, you can never force anyone to do that shit if it's not in them. So when you see Debo switching and shit, because he switches hard. He switched like a lady with a fat ass. You understand what I'm saying? And most of the men know what I'm talking about. You could be sitting in the car. You could be somewhere where you can't see a woman from the waist down. But you know if she's swinging that arm like that, you know she got an ass on it because the elbow can't hit the hip, so she's swinging that. You're like, damn, I know Shorty got an ass. Wait till she hit that corner. Let me stand up. Let me see if I can see it. You know it, because you're switching that this whatever this shit is, whatever that's swinging, you know it's a hiney back there. This nigga, he's switching like that. That's in him. This ain't no new shit because he got to the NFL and he got a bag. That's in these dudes. Seeing these dudes with that, you're like, oh, word, son, that's how you rock? And it be hidden. It be hidden until they get in a space where they feel comfortable, where they're not in earshot of being critiqued for it, when they're not going home and they grandfather and pops will be like, yo, what's going on with you? They gone because that bag pushes them. And when you look on their pages, when you see who they're around all the time, consistently old phase, their best friends are their agents and their lawyers and all that shit. What the hell's going on? That's how you see they feel comfortable in that. But in the beginning stages, you believe that they are of you. Their teammates know, their high school teammates and all that, they know. They don't mention it. They don't say shit. Like, come on, son, is nah. Yeah. You think they didn't know that? You think they didn't know Jimmy Butler and Dwight Howard and all these, Dwayne Wade and all that? Oh, man. They know. You get surprised because you only see them in a certain frame, the way the media wants you to see them. In college, you get snippets in training camp, when they get drafted, when they're in the league, interviews, post-game interviews. You don't see their entire life. So you believe it, nah, they brother, nah, they black, nah, son is solid and all that. Until this motherfucker come through with the damn purse and the lip gloss and the Mac, and you're like, yo, what's really hard? For real? That's how son been rocking? Yeah. Yeah. That's how they do. But, you know, again, they safe in their world. They create a pocket. They create a blanket of nothing but old phase around them. Or people with old phase ideas. And they good. They'll never hear that judgment, but they got to look themselves in the mirror. D-Wade got to look himself in the mirror every time. Now, let's see what's going to happen with Zion Wade when 47 start wilding out. Let's see if he going to still get them meds and do all this other weirdness, or if he going to get stuck in transition. Let's see. Let's see if this going to still be fun. Let's see it. It's all fun and games until it ain't. It is. Go ahead. Man, listen, I'm chilling. I want to see it. And word, okay. Word, that's your kid. Okay. You proud of your kid? Okay. Let's see when your kid can't get no more of the things that y'all was giving him to present himself like that. So we can't get upset. You watch the game for what it is. You don't participate in it. When it triggers you, you de-escalate and start using your intelligence. Say, wow, damn, that was weird. Because you never know how long it's been going on. You don't. You don't know. We don't know if Clyde Frazier with all them funny ass outfits, we don't know if he rainbow or not. You understand? That was my mom's in them clique. And they was like, yo, man, they been all that, man. This shit is not new. It's not new. But what has to be new is how you respond to it. Don't respond to it online, name calling. Nah. Just silently fall back. Don't allow people to know everything that's going on up in here. For what? They don't need to know you. They don't. Slide back. A word, that's how son rock. You seen son come into the stadium switching like that with his goddamn knees out and them little shaboots he had on? Word? Nah, we don't rock with that team. His teammates ain't got a problem. They there. They in the shower with him. They see that funny style shit he wearing. So why should you care? You ain't on the football field with him. You ain't in the shower with him. You not. Shit don't matter to you. Your son in the locker room with him? No. Your daughter running around talking about this my fiance? No. So we care. Don't care about that. Nah. Nigga switching hard. That shit don't, the clothes is not it. It's the walk and the posture, the pursed lips and this shit here. That's what y'all gotta start looking at with these dudes. Ain't the fuck the clothes. Told you I seen Fabulous at Clark's funeral. I'm like, what happened? What happened? When you grow hips, like what are we doing here? It's a soft. Weird. Because they letting weird things happen to them. Emil, salute, much appreciation. Yeah, I'm telling you. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Don't. The clothes ain't it. Look at the mannerisms. Look who they have around them. And they are fathers. Pharrell got kids. You're not gonna never question whether Pharrell is getting his back blown out. He got kids. His kids gotta see that. You understand? Puffy got kids who are implicit in that shit. Those got kids. Suspected in Grippergate and all, they got kids, man. That's what we looking at. Damn, no. The adults, they doing what they do. Go ahead. And you think your hiney, your grippers is worth a bag? Not your integrity, not how you present yourself as a melanated man? Not after all the shit we done been through? You still on that? So big. Cool. Let them stay there. Because when it's not fun no more, they gonna have to fall on that sword. Not you. Fall back from it. Because that's them. Can't get mad because that's them. Nah. Can't get mad. That's them. You dig? So let's go on. Let's continue. Let's continue. You dig? Because y'all have me there all night with that athletes and entertainers and all that. You dig? And if it ain't moving like that, we ain't gonna be here tonight. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We on up out of here tonight. Damn that. And you know, now, in the midst of all that, we missed, well, some of us missed another troubling police clapping. Mrs. Real sent this one to me early, hot off the press. She was on it. It was a father in Vegas who, for all purposes, what he believed was the right thing to do. And again, when I'm reading these stories and researching these stories and looking at the pictures and man, I really have difficulty when I hear our folks living in these spaces, man. I'm telling you, certain places historically have not been healthy for us. You know what I'm saying? Especially going out west and, shit ain't healthy for the old face in them spots, right? But this melanated man called police because he was having an issue, which he described at the time as an intruder in the house. So let's get to it, right? And this happened in Vegas. This happened 2 nights before the fight, okay? But we gotta see if something else was going on here, right? Police was called to the house, right? And when they got there, there's body cam footage. So when you go and research the story, you're gonna see again, body cam footage. It's no lie. They got there, they saw a struggle between this man and another person over a knife. Instead of making any attempts to de-escalate the situation or use some non-lethal measures, a taser, damn it, smoke grenade, any damn thing. You come in the house, as soon as you do, you get there, you come through the door, guns out, blazing. So the officer sees these 2 individuals struggling for a knife, and all hell broke loose, all right? Now, this is what the chief said. I am disgusted in how the Metropolitan Police told... Nope, this isn't the chief. Pardon me, y'all. I am disgusted in how the Metropolitan Police told my father after killing him to stay down. This is his daughter, his 15-year-old daughter, treating him like he was the suspect in this situation. I want justice for my father. This is disgusting, both on the assailant and Officer Bookman. Surveillance footage obtained by the news appears to show a person suspected to be Bordeaux outside of the home for about 10 minutes, right? Now, Bordeaux is the intruder, right? 2 knives were recovered, but the police did not find any hammers. At this time, investigators believe that Durham is the man's name and Bordeaux had a domestic relationship, right? Again, surveillance footage shows Bordeaux, the suspect, outside of the home for about 10 minutes. The camera captured the sound of glass breaking several times. Metro Police, have not revealed how the suspect entered the home. The criminal complaint accused Bordeaux of attempting to stab or threaten Durham with a knife, okay? Bordeaux is facing a series of charges, including 1 count of home invasion with a deadly weapon, 1 count of child abuse, and 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon. Okay? In an interview with the news, family, friends of Durham is the man who lost his life. He added that Durham also had his daughter call the police during the break-in. So when Bordeaux broke in a house, Money called the police, his daughter called the police. She's 15. He had his daughter call the police for help, and the help clapped him. This is what the friend is saying. They all say he had a fear of police. Okay, but since this break-in happened, he did the right thing, what he thought was the right thing. Now, right? I told you, they still did not reveal how the suspect entered the home. right? He attempted to hit him with the knife. Bordeaux faces these charges, right? Possession of a deadly weapon or firearm, assault with a deadly weapon, constituting domestic violence, child abuse, because Shorty was 15, neglect or endangerment, and disregard for the safety of persons or property. The complaint suggested that Bordeaux and Durham knew each other based on charge involving domestic violence. Okay, so the cop come through, they call the cops come to the spot, they get outside, they see the cars is broken, glass everywhere, they see that the house is in shambles, they hear the people, they see the fight, he come through the door blazing. They said he came through, hit this man 6 times. 6 times. Now, his daughter's there, she's 15. This man, Durham, is a body out of here. Now, this is where it gets weird for me. I kept looking and looking and looking. Like I said, I see the tape, see the body cam footage. I already know they're not going to use any non-lethal tactics when it comes to domestic violence, and definitely not in Vegas. So I do another search. I get another article. Check what this says. While the criminal complaint identified Bordeaux with female pronouns, which is why they keep saying it's a domestic violence incident, the inmate custody status for the Clark County Detention Center lists Bordeaux as a male. Now it got weird for me. I said, hold on, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that this man, Durham, who I believe, don't misquote him, but I believe he does real estate and all that out there. All the pictures, everybody that spoke for him, all his friends are Ofe men, you know, in their late 30s to 40s and on. Excuse me, everybody's speaking highly of him. Now, he has this incident where somebody's breaking his cars, glass everywhere, breaks into his home, right? He calls the cops, daughters call the cops. I'm thinking, because they're saying it's a domestic violence incident, that it's a chick, never said that it was the child's mother. They're struggling with a knife. And I'm like, damn. A woman, I'm not going to be chauvinistic here, they could do it. But a woman busting up the car, breaking into the home, nobody know how she got there, struggling with a knife, your daughter's there, you there. Could you tussle a knife away from this person? Should be. Could you and your daughter jump this person? Could, maybe, right? There's possibilities, all different kind of ways to handle situations. But now, when I'm reading this, while the criminal complaint identified Bordeaux with female pronouns, you hear me, right? And again, somebody added that at this time, investigators believed that Durham and Bordeaux had a domestic relationship. Criminal complaint. That's the officers. Female pronouns. But you get to the inmate custody in the detention center and it lists Bordeaux as a male. So that means you get him to the precinct, interview this individual, right? may or may not do the strip search and nothing in the precinct. But you get to the detention center, they won't strip you. You coming out of them clothes. You bending over, you coughing. Because that's the only way the detention center gonna list Bordeaux as a male, because they're not gonna put this person in a female jail if they have male genitalia. They're not gonna put a female in the male side if she got female genitalia. So now we got an issue here. Did police know that this melanated man was in some type of affair? Were these Trump supporters, police, Vegas, were they part of, this new mission to get rid of melanated folks, and definitely to get rid of that alphabet community? You heard what he said, 0 tolerance. So now, come on. Because I always question why they come to these situations guns blazing. Guns blazing. Just like the little young boy in Florida, right? The little Air Force dude who was having an issue because the neighbors said it was noise coming from his apartment. Police know who's in, who lives in these complexes. You might not know who's in the apartment, but you know predominantly who lives there. A bunch of Air Force and Navy people live there. You gonna come through there, guns blazing at them, right? So maybe when they got to Durham House, they knew it was some funny business. Because you see, they came through. Watch the footage. They came through and just put them down. I'm saying. As the days and weeks move past, we're going to keep our eye on this just like we keep our eye on all the other cases. They put that man down in front of his 15-year-old daughter. Didn't even attempt to use anything that was non-lethal. They popped him. Pop, 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 pop. And that was it. So, again, I always stress to you all, nobody should ever be sitting in a space where domestic violence, intimate relationship abuse is occurring. Never. I don't care if you are a woman or a man. You're not supposed to be in a space where you are consistently having to question whether or not somebody's going to put hands on you, whether or not somebody's going to have you in a situation where you have no power and control over your finances, over how you eat, think, manipulating, minimizing the way that you manifest yourself, and minimizing the abuse that you're receiving. Nobody should sit in that pocket, because at any given time it can go left. That's just what it is. So you have to speak to somebody so they can help you find a way out. It's that serious, because look, when others get involved, and if others in law enforcement, they coming to finalize situations. That's what they come to do. I always tell you, but I don't want to be the one that's online telling y'all, yo, listen, don't call listen, everybody's not built to handle things on their own. Everybody don't have family members and no individuals that can assist them and help them navigate these situations like that. So they may have to call the authorities. You understand? They may have to do that. But I urge you, I'm telling you, you never know how the police is going to respond. You just don't know. You don't know. And this is starting to be a little bit of a trend with people who have called the police have come and put them down. Right? We've seen what happened to Macy, Sonia. Right? We've seen, listen, because you know, I know, because I've had quite the experience with law enforcement. They know where they're going. They know that. Especially if that's in their beat. That's in their patrol. They know each address. They know who live at the addresses. Come on. So you call police, they like, oh no, we know that building. They sell meth in that building. We know that building. That's a building that got a couple of spots in it. Oh no, we know that building. That's the gang. That's their building. That's that set. They know where they coming. That's why they come with their hammers out. You mean to tell me you think they don't know what's going on out of town? They know exactly where they're going. They know that there's somebody black in there. So it's very, very, very dangerous at this point to call law enforcement. But what are you going to do if we're not in a space where you can call who you're supposed to call? The men in your life say, yo, listen, it's getting a little hectic over here. I'm not comfortable. I think I should make a move. Can you help me? Can you help me? Because it's critical now. It really is. It really is. So again, look, listen, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. All right? Believe in my belief in you. You dig? It get critical. Watch the games that these individuals are playing. You dig? Yeah, definitely. Flatbush, no doubt. Yeah, Vegas is always, listen, I don't play. People always try to suggest that I go here, go there, do this, do that. Listen, nah. Give me my 5 boroughs. Give me my NYCHA houses. Give me all the weirdness here, all the custies, all the wayward dumb youth and all that. I know exactly how to move. I know how to move. You're not gonna have me out in the sticks looking crazy. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna have me way out in the woods somewhere. Not gonna have me where damn half the time you don't have no Wi-Fi, no signals, where you don't know who you calling. You calling police, you get the sheriff, you get highway patrol, you get goddamn Roscoe and Enos, you get all type, you don't know what the hell's going on. Nah, nigga, nah. I know who the hell I'm speaking to. Yeah, police, who? You either got housing or you got regular police. That's it. You know, now we seeing some weird shit now. I don't want y'all to think that they don't have that. New York City have sheriffs. If y'all been watching, y'all been seeing that they got NYPD, Highway Patrol. They've been pulling y'all ass over on the Major Deegan and on the Belt Parkway and on the BQE. Yeah, they got New York City patrol on the highways just because we don't consider them shits highways because we on it all the time. Belt Parkway is a highway. Okay? Mm-hmm. The West Side Highway is a highway. The FDR. Yeah, these is highways. Mm-hmm. Concourse and all that. And then, but y'all don't understand that within the 5 boroughs, they got federal zones. Like when you see big intersections, right? Linden Boulevard, Pennsylvania intersection, that's also on the map, right? They tell the truckers to go through there, right? That's federal. Yeah, man. Different jurisdictions and stuff. You understand? You see truck routes and all that shit. Yeah. All type of different police. But we know how to navigate it at NYC. Nah, you're not telling me to go to Vegas and come out here and go to... Nah, I don't think so. Y'all not strong enough as melanated people in any of them cities and states. Nah, I won't get my head knocked off by no police out there. No. And again, it's becoming a pattern. People calling police. Police is coming and doing them dirty. So be mindful of it. We should be in a space right now where we have enough information to be spiritually sound, that we have enough information that we can be intellectually sound, especially when it's making decisions whether or not to call these people who already want to do us something dirty. Okay? That is why I stress mental health so much. That's why I stress anger management and doing the work and getting your sessions in and paying for an assessment, because a lot of this stuff can be handled. It can be prevented. Okay? Shit, you ain't gotta go 2 hours from New York. Shit, you could take your ass right through the Bronx. I could take you to some spots in Queens that you swear you in the wilderness. No projects and nothing. Way out there, you ain't even hit Long Island. There's some spots in Queens that make you think different. Yeah. So you ain't gotta go 2 hours outside of the city, right? Shh. Some spots you really don't want to be in. Okay? Yeah, a lot of weird shit happened in Prospect Park. They got people living in Prospect Park. And they was doing that since I was in high school. You got people that, practice some weird type of doctrines in there, especially them old fays, and they be burning shit at night in Prospect Park, on the park slope side. It's a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of shit that go on in New York City, man. But again, they stay in their own areas because they know if they come through the hoods with that shit, they're going to have a bad decision. A terrible decision. Like whatever, one of y'all sent me these dudes that's, I guess they running through Ohio, and the sister's talking about, oh, what? And they white power, call her the N-word, white power, and they got the black on, and they got the swastikas, and they ain't go through Dayton, Ohio with that shit. They don't go through the hoods with none of that. None of it. It's for show. It's to trigger you. It's to make you feel a way. But you know that. I think, Proud Boys and all. Bring that shit through East New York and Brownsville. For real. Come on through. With that, what you hating. Dress like you dress. Come on through. Guarantee you somebody gonna get popped. See, but out of town, they the police. They the bankers. They that's, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. No. You can't get around that out of town. They know not to act up in the five boroughs. They know that for a fact. Our oppression is different. It's financial oppression. It's the oppression that they have established by lack of opportunity for others. You dig? It's very different. Very different. They not coming through East New York with that shit. I guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. They has to be trying to jump in the Canarsie Pier somewhere. Bring your ass through. Y'all tough like that. They not that. They not that at all. At all. So, I don't get moved by that. I'm not triggered by that. I know that's some bullshit. And I don't ever see them going through no hood with that. They know what time it is. They stay in an area where police gonna help them. You won't see none of that shit y'all see in Florida. They don't go through Liberty City with that. When they in Georgia, they not coming through SWATs with that. They don't. They safe zones. They where they at with it. So why do y'all get triggered when y'all see these videos and stuff? Nah. So again, I'm out of here. It's 11:30. Won't be no late night tonight. No. We not doing that. We've learned our lesson, didn't we, see Blades? We see how they move. Like I said, they be having their hands in their pocket, right? Yeah, they be having their hand tight. Huh? What Big Red? What Big Red told him? I'm trying to put some money in your pocket, right? Come on, Jimmy. Yeah. I ain't Jimmy. Fund the war effort so we can build our nation. Yeah, I ain't never refused that, right? We can do what we have to do for each other and stop relying on this, calling them, and start saving our own lives and doing. So you gotta build, all right? Yeah, see, Blade, we see them coming through all the time, right? We know what it is. Okay? So listen. Again, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. All my truckers out there. Make some noise. You dig? Pull over if you're sleepy. All right? Get the cat shit out your eye before you're driving. All right? Yeah. Okay? And as always, come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Somebody tell Mike Tyson to get some draws, man. You can't be, I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you got. You can't be on TV with your ass out. This wasn't no movie. It wasn't no sex scene in no movie. This wasn't a TV show. This was a sporting event. We not supposed to have seen your bare man ass. So somebody tag him. Somebody tag him and tell him to come to class. Because no, Mike, no. We not doing that. At all. No more. Now, he said that was his last fight, but I don't know. If somebody put another bag up, he might go get that bag too, and we not blaming him for getting the bag, but we don't want to see your behind no more, Mike. No. Nobody expected that at all. Come get your assessment, guys, and stop playing. Book your assessment. Let's get it done. Okay? Get it done. Because you too I'm serious. Anybody in class could be asked out on TV. It can happen anytime. Remember last year, we had to bring that teacher. Remember the teacher? She trying to fight the student, ass out. What the hell? Skirt all up, tussling on the floor with the student. Over the phone. Her whole entire ass was on the internet. That could be any of y'all, because y'all don't listen. Okay? You don't listen. You don't listen. And I told y'all the other day, if we see you on the news, we gonna put you in class. You gonna be on the summer you gonna be on the summer jam screen. And we gonna talk about you. We don't care who you are. Because we done told you to come get your assessments. We done told you to get your sessions in. So you get to tussling and you make the news or have a viral moment, your ass gonna be the subject of class and we gonna tag you. And hope you got on some clean drawers. Yeah. Or you gonna end up like Mike with no drawers on. You did? Yeah. All that. Knees out. All that. All that. Your boots. All that. Shoes. All that. These folks is going crazy now. They are. Every time we see something, it's weird now. And it's always black men, melanated men. I get tired of it. Like, yo, come on, man. Serious. That's what we doing? Every day, all day. That's all it is. Denzel kissing a man. Like, what are we doing? Why you announce that? With no footage. None. So you must be getting ahead of the story because you thought they was going to leak it. Because if it was true, just hear me out before we leave. If what Denzel is saying is true, I want y'all to know that they do have to shoot the scene several times. Cut. Oh, the lighting was off. Do it again. Cut. I really wasn't getting that. The emotions wasn't there. Cut. Said the line. The timing is up. Cut. How many times did Denzel kiss this man in the mouth? Okay? How many times did Denzel kiss this man in the mouth? How many times did Will Smith do something in 6 Degrees, etc.? See, because we get all hyped up because, and the scene, and we seen Haley to make me feel good. Sometimes them scenes done took about an hour or two to shoot. Sometimes they gotta reshoot it the next day. So how many times Denzel did this now? And I'm wondering if Pauletta is proud. Is his son David proud that he disclosed this information? I'm just saying. These are the things that, people have to take into account when we get this information that we didn't ask for, right? How long was Mike standing there without drawers on before this man interviewed him and before he walked away? How long was Mike back there with no drawers on and a whole bunch of men? Mike back there all night during the Spanish ladies fighting, the other dudes just fighting. Mike, you just back there with no drawers on? Shitty Mike and all that? Come on, man. Nah, man, nah, I can't. I can't. Listen, y'all laughing. Shit ain't funny to me. I'm serious. I've been on here an hour and 15 minutes. Okay? I've been on here an hour and 15 going on 16 minutes. They said the fight was streaming. What time that fight start streaming? Like 8 o'clock, 8:30. Mike ain't fight till like 10:40. So while you back there warming up, getting a sweat, you finish that part, doing a pre-fight interview with your ass out. How long was he back there with no drawers on? I'll wait. Cause that shit ain't funny. So he was back there that whole time. He was warming up with no drawers on. If he passed gas back there, he passed gas. He got no drawers on. And y'all back there interviewing him and Spawn got the mitts on and all. Come on, man, nah. I ain't never boxed like that. No, I don't know what kind of boxing that is. What is that? What is that? If you think that's kind of awkward, man, let me get a couple of boxing gloves up in the chat. Let me see if y'all think that's because I think that's awkward. If you've been a fighter, you know we had cups, we had shorts, all that. So you mean to tell me because he professional, he don't have to wear drawers around folks? That's what y'all telling me. Now, I ain't never seen no professional fighter do that. I ain't seen no professional fighter do that. Forced upon you. The last thing you would have thought you ever saw. Nobody thought that they was going to see that night. Nobody. It's the last thing somebody thought that they was going to see Mike Tyson assed out. Okay? I'm telling you. Come on now. Crazy. Okay, yo. But yeah, y'all know what it is. Make sure y'all come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, Deb, straight face. Of course he did it with a straight face. Because he had to be on something. His face didn't look like that 2 days ago. You could see it in the eyes. Just go look at all the tapes, all the TikToks, all the Facebooks, all of the Instagram of him training, of him having interviews, of him speaking about the fight. Look in his eyes and then look at his eyes while he's walking out and when he get in that ring. Totally different. Okay? Totally different. All right? So, again, make sure y'all come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Much appreciation from my classroom assistants holding it down. If you funded the war effort, salute to you. If you didn't, salute to you as well. Hope you learned something tonight. Okay? Yeah. Mike is always restrained in his losses. We know that. Anytime he won, he was his natural self. When they wanted him to lose, they hit him with something. Had him goosey. Yeah. Because ain't no way in hell somebody with no hands and 12 fights could ever beat Mike. Crazy. I don't believe that at all. All peace and power to people to struggle. 55 gang. Get y'all great.